Behind me are two new construction models being built by Park Square Homes in the heart of the amazing Mount Dora, Florida. We'll get into a little bit of a map tour later in the video, but I gotta show you guys these two homes. We have the Pensacola and the Hampton. We're gonna save this one for the end because I'm telling you guys, this home is beautiful, super upgraded, and here's a little sneak peek. This is the model right here, and it's actually for sale. So if you wanna buy the model, if you've always wanted to be the people that buy the model home in a community, it's for sale right there, fully upgraded, all this really awesome stuff. There's also other versions of it for sale as well. And guys, this community is awesome, it's affordable, and it's got some of the best incentives in town. My name is Andrew Sweet. Let's start off right over here in this home. So guys, the Hampton. This thing is 2,384 square feet, 4-bed, 3-bath with a study and a 2-car garage. Now the 2-car garage right now is a sales office. But let's get into this home. I mean, right off the back, you just have to admire the architecture, guys. Park Square Homes, they pride themselves on quality. And so they're gonna pour everything they can into these homes. This right here is gonna be our 2-car garage. As you can see, that's currently the office space. Here we go, Hampton model, 2,384 square feet, 4 beds, 3 baths, a study, and a 2-car garage. Let's check it out. So immediately when we come in, you can see all the way to the back of the home, but our first stop is right over here, which is gonna be the office space, the study. And look at all the space you have in here. The cool thing, guys, about this builder is that they have some homes that are already built, they're ready to go, they're ready to be bought and moved into right away. They also have some homes that are, you can spec out a little bit. You can upgrade if you want to do that. Here we have washer dryer, and we're also gonna talk about things that are included in these homes, 42-inch cabinets. Pretty much what you see is what you get in these models, especially the Pensacola model, because like I said, that model itself is for sale for lease back. We'll talk about that at the end of the video with the pricing. Again, prices are at the end. But I mean, guys, okay. This is something that shocked me when I walked inside. Look how big this thing is. This is a gigantic kitchen island. This is like truly an island. think about like if you're someone that likes to host, you set up right here, and this is just, I mean, this is what you're looking for, right? And I think the prices of some of these homes will shock you. But one thing, again, Park Square Homes, private builder, quality, they want you to have a good experience during the home buying process, which is really refreshing. There's those 42-inch cabinets. Loving that. Let me wrap back around over here. I want you to see this angle. So this is a single-story home. The Pensacola is going to be 2 stories. Man, I just remember growing up spending so much time in the kitchen, fiending over what my mom was cooking, and just wait. You're sitting down, you're so hungry after school, and you're just waiting. And this is good because your kids are going to be sitting here waiting. You got a lot of space away from them because this island is so big, so they're not climbing all over you. It does not get much better than that. Let's take a look at the kitchen pantry. Got your pantry, and just like all these cabinets for storage. So you're not lacking storage in this home. Here's gonna be your dining space. Dining space right here. Again, what you see is what you get a lot of the time in this home. Of course, if you're going for upgrades, you can do that, but beautiful floors. Here we've got another, so this could be also used as a pantry. So it's almost like a double pantry situation. It's right over here. That door right there, where we saw the laundry, is where your garage is gonna be. It's a sales office, so I didn't want to disturb anyone. We're gonna go down this way though. It's our first bathroom. Bathroom number 1. This is gonna also be like your powder room, but it is a full bathroom. As you can see, we've got a full shower right there. Toilets in there. Linen closet right here. Let's go over here. We got our first bedroom. Bedroom number 1. Your typical bedroom with your nice full bed. You have your typical bedroom closet. Man, guys, have you heard of Mount Dora before? Go ahead and comment down below. I'm telling you right now, Mount Dora, very similar to Winter Garden, where it had an older downtown area, but now all these builders and developers have seen it and they're starting to really develop the place. So I would not be surprised if it becomes more like kind of Horizon West-y in the future. Let's go down here, take a look at these other bedrooms. We have another full bathroom. There's our bathtub, shower, sinks, We've got an adventure bear themed room. Fun, very fun. And then bedroom number 3 is sheep themed. I'm loving these themes. I'm loving it. Sheep on a laptop. Very cute. This one's got a walk-in closet too, which is nice. Now let's go over here. Can you guys tell this is like a great family home? You're also, so I just drove here. I just had an office meeting in downtown Orlando. It took me about 30 minutes to get here. 30 minutes to get from downtown Orlando to Mount Dora, Florida. And that used to not be possible, but the roads are up and coming, guys. I mean, we're getting some movement when it comes to the roads here in the Central Florida area. And for me, I live down in the Horizon West area in Winter Garden. That's about a 30-minute drive as well. So it's not impossible to get up here these days. Look at that. Just look at the whole home all the way back. All that space. You have a beautiful covered lanai. Let me open this up actually. See if I can get out here. Open. Woo, look at this lanai. Let me turn around here. There's the back of the other home right there, but look at this. Beautiful covered lanai. Space, you can get that screened off if you want. As you can see, some other people in the community have fenced off their home. All right, back inside into the master bedroom. King size bed. Got that tray ceiling. Come over here. Show you this side. Walk into this closet. Look at that. We love it. And then right into the master bathroom. The only thing that probably won't come right with this model would be that's an add-on, that seat, but the rest of this, how the bathroom is laid out, is what you're gonna get in this home. This is super nice. You got your toilet right there. All right, guys, so this is the Hampton model. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one. If you think you'll like this one more than the Pensacola, let me know. We're gonna jump really quickly into a map tour. It's gonna be a quick map tour that's just gonna show you where we are, what community we're in, what the layout of the community looks like, and where we are in Mount Dora, what you're close to in terms of the whole Central Florida area. So if you're serious about buying a home like this, you should definitely check that out. I'll see you over there. Hey guys, really quick, if you're thinking about buying a home, selling a home, investing in a home in the Central Florida area, be it in Ocala, Mount Dora, Winter Garden, downtown Orlando, wherever you're looking, make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. My team and I would love to help make your move to the Central Florida area go as smoothly as possible. So what are you waiting for? If you need to sell your home, if you're looking for the best agent, I'm right here. Give me a call, guys. My phone number is right here on the screen. Now let's jump into that map tour, and then we'll jump over into the Pensacola model.
All right, so right here we have Summerbrook. Now, Summerbrook by Park Square Homes. This is the last phase for now. They do have some more land right around here, so we will see more being built on that side eventually, but for now, it's this road here, which has all those models, well, the models that I'm showing you in this video, as well as a couple others that we'll talk about at the end. But just to show you like kind of what's close by. So if you come out right here, this is the 46. This is one of the main roads in the Mount Dora area. So here we have Summerbrook. Right here, all of this is the downtown Mount Dora area. So it's literally a 5-minute drive. Down there, you're gonna have a bunch of delicious restaurants. There's a brewery, all kinds of stuff. It's a super nice place to just go and walk, like all down East 5th Avenue. Just there's sidewalks, and there's gonna be a lot of people out. They got farmers market, things like that. So it's definitely worth visiting. This place right here is pretty cool, Wave Sushi. They do a bunch of like unique sushis that's super interesting. But just to show you where it is, if you go left, so if you go out of the community, so you leave on this side, you have 2 exits here, right? So you have a flea market up here. But if you go out down the 46 and go down this way, eventually you will get to a Publix. So you're gonna have a Publix close by, which is very convenient. Now let's show you kind of where you are in the greater map. So again, Mount Dora is right here. There's Eustis to Verries. The main road that you're gonna take to get anywhere, right, is either the 441, or you're gonna use the 46 to get on the 453, and then the 429. So if you're going, let's say, let's say you're trying to get to downtown Orlando, right? So you can take either one of those roads, but the 414 will literally take you all the way to downtown Orlando, and you'll be able to get there in about 30 to 35 minutes. So from Summerbrook in Mount Dora, you can get all the way to downtown Orlando in about 30 minutes, or you can go down here. Let me pull up this thing, or you can go down the 429, right here, and the 429 will get you all the way down into Winter Garden. It'll also, let me clear this up. It'll also get you all the way down to be able to access like Windermere. Horizon West is right here. This is the Hamlin downtown area. And then eventually you can even get to Disney going this way. You just keep going. There's multiple paths to get to Disney, right? But you're going to be able to get to like Winter Garden in about 30 minutes. Basically everything down here, Claremont, about 30 minutes. You're about 30 minutes away from like the central Orlando stuff. To get to Disney, you're looking at about a 45 or so minute drive. Depending on traffic, it can be more. But just to kind of show you where you're at, and then the Orlando International Airport is right here. So basically, you know, Summerbrook's up here, 5 minutes away from that downtown Mount Dora area. The Orlando International Airport is right here. It's about, I would give it about a 45-minute drive. Downtown Orlando, 30 minutes. Disney, again, 45 minutes depending on traffic. Places like Winter Garden, Winter Garden and kind of anything down the 429 past Winter Garden, about 35 minutes, again, depending on traffic. But I've been able to make that drive. For instance, I live right here in Hamlin. I've been able to make that drive going up into Mount Dora in 30 minutes. So it's a super convenient kind of hidden gem area of Central Florida that just offers those really like more affordable prices with great products.
Here we go. Pensacola model. I mean, guys, this home's for sale, by the way. Remember, like I said, this home is for sale for lease back. So you'll be leasing it back to the builder for a time. But guys, this exact model home is for sale, all the upgrades, but the same model is selling for much, much less than what this one is for. And this home's awesome. 4 beds, 3.5 bathrooms, 2-car garage with a flex room and a loft, 2,570 square feet. Pensacola model. Let's get into it. Remember guys, after this home tour, we're gonna be talking prices, incentives, and all the good stuff, all the stuff you guys really need, you know, that important financial stuff that, yeah, it's very fun, but we got to talk about it. Pensacola model, 2,570 square feet, 4 beds, 3.5 baths, flex room, loft, 2-car garage. Right here we got this really nice little covered front patio. Oop, you guys will get used to these guys, but he's running. Little Florida lizard. You know, I used to think those guys were so interesting until I moved here, and I was like, well, they're everywhere. Look at this guy. Look how tall this door is. If you're like 7 feet, maybe it's not tall, but for me, it is. Oh, nice and cool. That AC is perfect. Okay, let's start right here with our flex room, our office space. Set it up however you like. Obviously, they've went with the office route. What would you do? Would you do like a little game room right here? Or a little movie theater room? You know, how you setting this up? Back there's the rest of the home. Downstairs master bedroom too, guys. Forgot to tell you, downstairs master bedroom. That's an office, 2-car garage right there. Right down. We've got our appliances, which I believe are included. We'll go into that at the end. Laundry room. Very, very nice. Right next to the laundry room, we've got this half bathroom. This is gonna be our half bathroom, your powder room. This is really cool, little mud space, right? You walk inside from your garage, take your shoes off, hang up your bags, your hats. Maybe you can have a little like desk here for your keys or something. There's the upstairs, which has the loft and the bedrooms. That's the master. We'll check that out on the way back, but first let's go into the meat of the home, right? So we're gonna check out the living space, kitchen, and the dining space. This is the 2-story home. Amazing family home, this one. Here's your covered lanai. Again, get that thing screened off if you don't want any bugs coming in. But it's really nice lanai space. Oh, there's a cool view of the rest of the community. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Well, that was a cool view of the community, but I just showed you guys all that, where it's located in the map tour. Dining space. You know, you have like your whole little section over here. Do whatever you want with it. You could even do it where like you have a table and have some kind of like booth seating. That'd be cool. I've seen some houses do that. And here we have the kitchen. Look at these beautiful quartz countertops. Remember, everything that's for sale, everything like upgrades and things like that in this home, those are actually for sale because this exact home is for sale. It's not just a model. It's also for sale. So you have these beautiful quartz countertops. Obviously, because it's a model, it's got those juicy upgrades, large cabinets. Here's a nice big pantry space with a little extra storage down there if you want to put maybe your vacuum cleaner, some other things. But just look at all that pantry space. Lot of a lot of countertop space in here as well as cabinets. So you're not lacking countertops, you're not lacking storage. You got your stainless steel appliances, oversized kitchen sink. Just look at it again from this angle, and then we'll head over to the master bedroom. Downstairs master, I know people love that. That's something that we don't see a ton in these two-story homes, but we love it when we see it, right? So here we go, king-size bed. King-size bed there. I'll show you back on the way out. Got your shower. Here's your sinks here. You guys can, oops. Trying to turn off the fan. Okay, there it is. Yeah, you know, men, women, you can, you know, split up a bit during the morning. You don't have to brush your teeth together. Makeup section right there, ladies, if that's something that interests you. There's that shower again. Here's our bathroom, or excuse me, our toilet. And in we go into the master closet. Master bedroom closet. Ooh, this one's checking off all the boxes. They're using up all the space. They got all the different hanger lengths. This is a lot of space. I always make the same joke, but gentlemen, I think this hanger here is yours. Ladies, look at all this space you get. Look at all this. That's nice. All right, let's go upstairs because we've seen the downstairs. Oh wait, I promised I'd show you this again. Here's a bedroom. Got that king-size bed. Here's your realtor right there. Just making sure you know. Now let's head upstairs. And look at this. This is really cool. Opens up. You can already kind of see the loft up there. Let's go check it out for real though. Up the dreaded stair. Oh gosh. Kidding. Not that tired. Not yet. Okay. Here we go. Upstairs. Got the rest of our bedrooms. And this really sweet loft space. They have it into like a little game room. Got the Pac-Man. Kids still play Pac-Man these days? Pac-Man's so fun. Okay. We got our Jack and Jill rooms right here. So here, number 1, Jack and Jill. Very standard room. That's a full bed right there. Here's the bathroom that connects them. Zip on over to that. Jill. Swimmer. Obviously a swimmer, right? It's so interesting what kind of like designs they come up with for these rooms. Got a swimmer room. We had a bear room earlier of sheep on a laptop. Very cool. Here's our bathroom, final bathroom, full bathroom number 3. And then right here is bedroom number 4, the final bedroom. Let's check out this closet. I believe this one, yeah, this one's a little walk-in closet. It's actually got a lot of space in there. Yeah, guys, Pensacola model, 2,570 square feet, 4-bed, 3.5 bath, with this loft and that flex space downstairs that they use as an office. 2-car garage. I'm going to show you guys the prices. Remember, this model is for sale. I'm going to give you the price of this model with all its upgrades, and then I'm going to give you the price of this floor plan without all the highest upgrades. You can add those on later if you want, but just for reference so that you know you can get it much more affordable than this exact one. Guys, go ahead and comment down below what you like more. Did you like the Hampton more or the Pensacola? Let me know in the comments, and let's go talk about prices. All right, guys, let's get into the finances. Let's talk about prices in Summerbrook. We took a look at 2 model homes. They have a couple homes for sale. They have a bunch of different models, actually, a bunch of different floor plans. As you can see here, I'll just open up this thing. You can see all the different floor plans right there. Now, we took a look at 2. I'll start with the smaller one, the Hampton. There's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2-car garage, 2,384 square feet. This home, you're gonna find it right around the $491,000 range. And again, this thing is like 5-10 minutes away from downtown Mount Dora, which is awesome. Mount Dora is a hidden gem, guys. It is old and established, but also a lot of new and upcoming stuff there. It's definitely a place to keep your eye on. It's only 30 minutes away from downtown Orlando too, so you're not that far. Guys, that's the Hampton though, around that $491,000 range. And then the Pensacola. Now, there's 2 different prices because the model we took a look at is actually available. That model we took a look at, the Pensacola model, which is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 2-car garage, 2,500 square feet. That thing, it comes in, and it's also, they're selling it for lease back, right? So what that means is you will buy it from the builder, and they're gonna lease it back to you for around $2,850 a month. It might be a little more, might be a little over $3,000 a month, where you're just getting, the builder's paying you until they're done using it, and then it's kind of like having a renter, right? So that is for the model, and it's going to be around $591,000 for that model, exactly how you saw it. Probably without the furnishings. The furnishings not included. But the actual Pensacola model, so not that exact one, but you know, with less of the crazy upgrades, with the same floor plan, you're looking at about $530,000, and that is just a prime piece of real estate in a super hidden gem, up and coming area, really close to downtown Orlando, and you got that beautiful downtown Mount Dora, guys. It's so much fun down there. Hey guys, really quick, I'm at my home office, walking on my office treadmill here, and I forgot to add the incentives in this video. So really quickly, if you're doing FHA or VA on some of these homes, you can get a low interest rate of down to 4.99%, so just under 5%. If you're doing a conventional loan, you can get a low 5% interest rate covered by the builder on select homes. They're also offering up to $15,000 in cash at closing, so that's just something to think about. Sorry I didn't add it in the video, just thought I'd throw it in really quick for you. It's just a great place to live. Some other things, some features in these homes: stainless steel kitchen appliances included, which includes the gas range, the microwave, the dishwasher. They all come with an electric car outlet. Granite or quartz countertops, depending on what you want, in the kitchen and all bathrooms. Designer 42-inch wooden cabinets and 17-inch ceramic tile in the foyer, kitchen, laundry, and all bathrooms, which we saw as we went through the home. Now, I'm going to show you this here. All the different homes. You see that? All right. There are different floor plans. So, like the Hampton, the smallest one we took a look at is 2,384. They have one called the Augustine, which is 1,500 square feet. Some of their homes will start in the low 400s and even high 300K range. So you can get a very affordable home in an incredible suburb, Mount Dora, for that's a great price for such a quality home. Park Square Homes, guys, they're quality, they care, they're private builders, so they're willing to get a little more hands-on than some of those larger builders out there. Guys, I mean, this place has it all. Oh yeah, and amenities too, just to touch on that again. They got a clubhouse, a fitness center, a resort-style pool, basketball court, walking trails, dog park. So it's hitting all those check marks, right? Your shopping's close by. Like I said, downtown's close. Quarterly HOA fee of $310. It's a great deal, guys. Great community in a great part of town. So, guys, thank you so much for watching again. I'm your realtor here. Look at me. Look at me. I'm your realtor in Central Florida. Mount Dora, Windermere, Lake Nona, Ocala, Orlando, the greater Orlando area, Winter Garden, Horizon West, Claremont. If it's in Central Florida, you better be calling me. I'm your guy, right? So make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. And keep in mind, guys, it's not just me. I have a whole team supporting me, that they're always there making sure that we're serving you guys best and making sure that you're protected, making sure that you have clarity on things. And I'm not just gonna push homes into your lap and convince you to buy them. I want you to be comfortable buying a home. I want it to be the best decision for you financially, like for your goals. I'm not gonna push you into something if I don't think it's wise. I have told people it's not time to buy a home. I did it today. Really breaking it down to people and being honest with them. That's something I strive for. I strive for integrity in this business. But yeah, guys, so stay for a couple more minutes. I got some good news to share with you. Make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Like, subscribe, press that notification bell. Hey guys, this is the good news for this video. At the end of all my videos, I share good news. I'm a Christian. I'm a follower of Jesus. That's the most important thing in my life. I believe the Bible and I follow it. I follow the Word of God in there. So I am going to talk about that as much as I can, as long as I live. And guys, this is the good news I want to share with you. I get to take a look at a ton of beautiful homes. I get to take a look at some beautiful communities, and it's stunning. It's so much fun to help. Man, I have this one piece of hair that's bothering me. Sorry. I have so much fun getting to help families and people just take that next step, buy a home, be it a $250,000 house or a $2 million house. There's just so much joy to be had in helping someone make such an important purchase, right? And make such a big move. But something that's way more important than that, that's way more important than buying a home, that's way more important than selling a home, that's way more important than life itself, is Jesus Christ. We all get one life. And a lot of us waste it, right? We waste it pursuing things that, on the outside can be good, but then they consume us and it turns into something not so good. Anything done without Jesus Christ is done for no reason. It's just the truth. Jesus Christ is the only way to God, and He's the only way to true eternal life. So guys, I just ask that you seek Jesus. Just like anything. Ask me like, hey Andrew, I'm only willing to read one book of the Bible. Like, bring it on, and I'll send it to you. Like, I'll send you the book of the Bible to read that I think is the only one that you would need right in that moment for the stage you're in. If you're not interested at all, that's okay, but I'm going to keep talking about it. And guys, if you're already following Jesus, then just make sure to press in more, right? Don't rely on your own obedience and your own works to save you, because that's not what saves you. That's never what will save you, and never has. So focus on Jesus and His work in your life and what He already did, right? He died on the cross for your sins. Focus on that, on His saving work that's already done. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to give me a follow, subscribe, and if you like this one, check out this video too, because you'll probably like this video next.